lovelies. I hope you're all well. It's been such a long time since my last video, and I do apologize, but I thought I would just do this one before I went on another trip. So let's have a look at some difficult vowel sounds that you might be finding difficult to differentiate them. So the best thing is just practice. All right, so that's what we're going to do today. Now, for many of you, these are not a problem, but for some of you, it might be. So let's go through them. Now, the monophthongs here are the single, short and long vowel sounds. We're not going to do all of these, but let me just demonstrate how similar they are and why we need to work on this. Okay, so the E sound is a long sound. It's in blue. The long sounds I put in blue there. E, sheep. I, ship. O, good. Shoot. Oo, shoot. E, bed. A, that's the schwa sound, in roster. In bird. Or, in door. A, in cat. A, in up. R, in far. O, in on. Okay, so those are all those single vowel sounds. All right. Okay, so the first one is I, E, A, A. I, E, A, A. Can you see my mouth? It opens more and more and more as I go through those words. I, E, A, A. Can you see? But we also control the back of the throat, which I'll tell you about a little bit later. Okay, so I, E, A, A. I, E, A, A. Okay, so I, ship. E, bed. A, cat. A, up. Okay, good. So when raising the back of the tongue up and down, it helps to press the sides of the tongue firmly against the insides of the teeth. This controls it. Raise the tongue at the back slightly, smile, mouth slightly open. This is for the I sound, as in think. All right, so the tongue is going to be high up at the back of the throat. I, I, I. All right, so the mouth is not open a lot, like this. I, I, I. The work is happening at the back of your throat. Okay, you need to close off the back of the throat to get that higher sound. I, I. Okay, all right. Next one. So spelling variations for the I sound, as you know, English is crazy, so depending on the word, sometimes these vowels here will make the I sound. So let's have a look at some of those difficult words. Not difficult, but troublesome sometimes with pronunciation. All right, so I, him. I, hilarious. Hilarious. I, hideous. Hideous. I, hint. I, whim. I, vision. I, spirit. I, village. Edge. Yes, that A is pronounced as an I. Village, not age. We don't say village, we go village. Cabbage, not cabbage. Cabbage. Delete, not delete, but it sounds like I when we say it. Delete. Defeat. Delusion. Crypt, there's the Y. Synonym. Symbol. Symptoms. And hymn. Okay, not a problem if you want to go delete. It's not a major problem, but we say it just comes out as an I sound. Okay, so yeah, so very strange, but there you go. So some sentences, let's read these. Those lettuces not lettuces, but lettuces, taste like cabbages. Cabbages. Those lettuces taste like cabbages. Bill lifted the lid on the bin tentatively and found not a single thing. Tell Jill I think this is a silly little game. I can't stay a minute longer in this miserable little pit. Okay, lots of I sounds there. Lots of practicing. Okay, now a little quiz there. Which one of these three words has the I sound? And you can type that in the comments. Okay, see if you've got it right. Let's move on to the next one, and this is E. So this is the next one down. I, E, I, E. And you can feel the back of your throat dropping down a bit. I, it's high. E, it's a bit lower, and your jaw is very slightly lower as well. So as in bent. E, bent. Okay. When saying the E sound, the tongue is relaxed in the mouth except slightly raised at the back, and the lips are also relaxed and the jaw drops slightly. Okay? Spelling variations for the E sound are those that you can see. Okay, so let's say some of these words. So E, every, not every. Just go every, that's fine. Ever, E, ever. End, lend, never, very, whether, instead, spread, sweat, leisure, friend, heifer, again. Don't say again. You'll hear lots of people saying again, but you can just say again, perfectly fine. Many, says, okay, not says. Although I heard today somebody on English television saying says. Okay, just say says. Perfectly fine. Okay. So here are some sentences with the E sound. It's best for your pet's health to rest, said an educated vet to a wealthy gentleman. Educated men have always measured every word they said. 27 shepherds hesitated before entering the sheep pen. The weather was wet and windy when the men were mending the fence. Okay, good. And here we have some minimal pairs. These are always fun to do, and you can really hear the difference here. Okay, so we have the E and the I, or the I and the E. Let's go through them. Okay, so belt, E, belt, built, I, built, belt, built, fell, fill, head, hid, left, lift, miss, mess, disc, desk, dead, did, bed, bid, big, beg, bell, bill, bit, bet, check, chick, Jim, gem, bend, bind, bint, bent, check, chick, pick, peck, fen, fin, bliss, bless, selt, kilt, clinch, clench, crept, crypt, dill, dell, gem, Jim. How did you go? Okay. Go back and just go over and over those until you perfect them. Put on your phone's recorder and listen to yourself after you've said them and see if you have them right. Okay, good. All right, there's another little quiz. So which word contains this phoneme? Okay, which one of those three? Write that in the comments. Okay, so we're going to do the next one, which is rhapsody. Rhapsody. This sound happens when you drop your jaw, your lips are spread in a slight smile, and your tongue is relaxed in your mouth, except at the back, where it is slightly raised. Very slightly. Okay, we all know that sound. So let's read some words. Bad. Apple. National. Anthem. Back at the palace. Accurate. Accusation. Practical. Plan. Annual. Gathering. Handsome. Actor. Bad. Habit. Angry man. Here my mouth is a lot more open than the I and the E. It's lower down. See? So the back of your throat is lower down, and so is your jaw for that sound. Okay, here are some sentences. The cat sat on the mat. Rats are intelligent. Pat a rat today. Actually, my family have a pet rat. It sat on the mat with the cat. What activities have you planned for Saturday? It's a fact that the earth is flat and the moon is made of cheese. Kathy would rather study acting at the National Academy. Okay? Good. Good. All right, now let's practice these. So leapt, lipped, lapped. I, a. Leapt, lipped, lapped. Led, lid, lot. Led, lid, lot. Kept, kipped, capped. Kept, kipped, capped. Mapping, middle, medal. Pig, peg, pad. Din, den, dan. Fatter, fitter, fetter. Heck, hick, hack. Okay, how did you go with those? I hope you did okay. All right, now we're going to practice these two. Incident, these are bigger words now. Incident, accident, explosive. Latter, liquid, leaden. Indubitable, acrimonious, equanimity, tremulous, aberration, confident, languish, sedulous, diligent, encumber, intrepid, abhor, infallible, behoove, acquiesce, alacrity, deferential, incandescent. Okay, those are quite advanced words. If you know the meaning, well done. Okay, another little quiz for you to choose which sound you think that phoneme represents. Okay, so fourth is the final one, and that is ah. That's when your jaw is much lower and the back of your throat is very relaxed. Okay, you're not sort of moving it up at the back. So the air is really coming through nicely. So when you say the sound, your lips are relaxed, your tongue is mostly relaxed, but for a slight pull down at the back of the throat, and you drop your jaw. Ah. So some words. Ah. Bun, butter. Cut, luck, lunch, structure, Sunday, thunder, tunnel, under, slovenly, government, love, shovel, colour, thorough, country, couple, double, touch, onion, once, none. Some sentences. Come up with something. Come up with something. I love money. The young mother loves to run. I understand the production will take time. The couple suddenly discussed the budget. I am hungry. Is it supper time? So here's some minimal pairs again with the a and the a. So campus, compass, ankle, uncle, crashed, crushed, bag, bug, mad, mud, track, truck, paddle, puddle, rash, rush, a. You hear the difference? The campus is huge. I might need a compass to be able to find my way around it. Campus, compass, campus, compass. When I sprained my ankle at the game, my uncle rushed onto the field and took me to the emergency room. Ankle, uncle. He crashed his car into another parked vehicle because he was staring at his crush. Oh, got to pay attention. Crashed, crush. Ew, there is a bug on my bag. Bug, bag. My dog is completely mad. As soon as she sees a puddle, she jumps into it and rolls until she's completely covered in mud. Mad, mud. There was a trunk here not long ago. I know because I saw a tire track in the dirt. Truck, track, truck, track. He missed kayaking so much that one day I saw him sitting in a puddle with a paddle in his hands. Puddle, paddle. I had to rush to the hospital because my body was suddenly covered in a rash. Scratch, scratch, scratch. I had to rush and rash, rush and rash. Okay? There's another little quiz. Which one do you think? Write in the comments. Okay, and that's it. That's it. Some words there for you to practice. And if you do struggle, record yourself on your phone and then listen back and see if it sounds right. That's the best way, because sometimes in our minds the sounds they sound different, but they're not coming out in differently. They're sounding too similar. Okay, so listen to yourself. It's the best way. Okay, so practice for you to get those sounds really perfect. Okay, so take care, everybody. Take care.